Broadcasting from Babula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, editorial news for August 20th, 2009. We already had the headlines, and now this is the story of the day. Rumors was circulating before Michael Jackson's death that he had his clothing line, and he was going to be selling clothing line with, the jackets, the suits that the jackets he'd be wearing with the gold glove, glitter gloves. He was going to sell that in California online, and it would have been fabulous, and people would have paid top money for it. Now, his LTL solution, which Arnold Schwarzenegger should have listened to, because they should have made Michael Jackson like Elvis Presley. Let him be buried at his own estate, just like Elvis Presley in Graceland. Of course, because they said the California laws stating that they had to be died and buried in a cemetery, most known cemetery. So all of a sudden a lot of people dying, and it's getting crowded. What are you gonna do? Move one body casket out and inform the loved ones that that person died? He moved out of 147, and they moved it back to 1,492 in order to have the King of Pops be buried there. And then it's embarrassing if the families or the loved ones of that person in 147 didn't get the letter, and then they come and they see that it's a King of Pops, and they did a mistake and get arrested for some stuff that was mistaken by the cemetery. That's embarrassing. So what they should do, just put them in Neverland Ranch, make it into a memorial, just like Graceland. Put them right there with the trains. Jermaine Jackson agrees with it. Other parts of Jackson's family agree with it, except for Mother Catherine. But here's the thing, Mother Cat, is the part that Michael enjoys children, and they enjoyed him, especially going to Neverland Ranch. They could go there, and when they get on the train, he's buried right there. They can always remember Michael, as he's the engineer, the head engineer. With that, and then charge a mission with the money going towards the children research and hospitals and education, because Michael Jackson did all that. A friend of mine at work agreed with me. He's like a brother to me, Mr. Smitty. He agreed with me, and I said, that's solid, man, because that's what he needs, to have it put in for the children. He said the song "We Are the Children," and they could keep that song going at Neverland Ranch. We are the world, we are the children, and the children would be most pleased. And then you could have his clothing line right there too, and sell it in support for the children. Michael loved the children, not in a joking way, but as far as future, because they want to grow up to be somebody. And then have maybe Paris show off some of the items along with the other Michael Jackson's children, show it off, but also be in charge, teach them about managing property. And so when they have money, when they get to 21 years old, they can have money, or 18, give it 18, but this time make sure they go to college. They can have the money set up for them, and they could go ahead and get the finest education and be able to continue on running a successful business. Michael Jackson, even though he had some failed businesses, there was other businesses that were successful. So, in conclusion, that should have been done. The clothing line and everything else, the Neverland Ranch, making it into something that is mostly remember about Michael Jackson, instead of trying to crowd up some cemetery and people can't go and see the other loved ones because the King of Pop grave is blocking everybody. So, LTL, Editorial News, his voice is back. He'll be with you tomorrow. Get ready. Who will win the election? Will it be a runaway, or will it be a good wrestling match between Hamid Kamazar and Dr. Abdullah? I'm sounding